Hello everyone and welcome to Mr. Mo Franchise. In this episode, we're going to be taking a look at the month of April, and we'll have a game against the Arizona Diamondbacks. As far as the rules for the rest of the season go, the way I do things is a random event will be drawn. I will follow all of the directions on the random event. And then after I've completed the random event, I will then play a full 9-inning game. And the process of a random event followed by a full game will take me through the rest of the regular season. The first random event of my season is this: Fate deciding your next opponent. Roll 5 of the baseball dice. Simulate until you reach one of the teams rolled in the dice. Play the full game and then simulate 3 weeks. So I rolled the Mets, the Diamondbacks, the Cardinals, the Royals, and the Pirates. And I had the Diamondbacks on the schedule pretty soon after the last game. So we'll be playing the Arizona Diamondbacks.
So let's take a look at some of these Dodgers games that we simulate. We lose the second one 3-8, so at least we scored 3 runs, but we start the season 0-2 against the defending World Series champions. And then we lose the next game 12-0, and the next one 2-4. We get swept in a 4-game series against the World Series champs, and we start off the season at 0-4. And that takes us into the action where I rolled against the Diamondbacks. Caleb Smith will be going up against Michael Kopech. Remember, we got Michael Kopech in the trade in the preseason, in the spring training. So Tim LaCastro, the first man to face Michael Kopech here, 2-2 count. And he swings and hits a line drive out to left field, and that is caught for the first out. So I won't be showing every pitch today. I'll just be showing the pitches that lead to a result. That will speed up the recording just a bit. And Nick Ahmed draws the walk on the 3-1 count from Michael Kopech, and we see a walk for the Rockies pitching staff once again. Next up is David Peralta on the 2-1 count. I'm going to try to throw the two-seam fastball here, and that is driven into right field, into the corner. And the Rockies are going to try to get this ball in, and here comes the runner. Going to be a play at the plate, and he is going to be safe. And the Diamondbacks take the 1-0 lead here in the first inning. Walks do come around to kill you, and that is the first run of the game. Peralta with the RBI double. Nice looking stroke there. 1-1 count here to Ketel Marte. And I'm once again going to go with the two-seamer. And this time it's hit to third base. And we make that play. 2 down. Hard hit ball, but we were there to make the play. Nice job, McMahon. And that leads with 2 outs to Christian Walker, batting .200 on the season. We have a 1-1 count. And the pitch, swing and a lazy fly ball. And that's going to be taken in for the Rockies. So the walk does come around to hurt them on the RBI double by David Peralta. But they only get 1 run, and it's 1-0 Diamondbacks. Caleb Walker, the lefty, facing Garrett Hampson, our team captain. 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a ball that's maybe going to drop in right field. It is going to drop. And Hampson's going to go for second with that 97 speed, and he's going to reach with a leadoff double for Garrett Hampson. Showing why he is a bright spot. I don't know why otherwise dark and dreary 0-4 start. And that'll lead to Jonathan Daza getting the start today. He swings and he hits a ball out to center field, and that is going to be caught. Runner's going to tag. Hampson with that 97 speed is going to beat the throw. And that puts a man in sacrifice fly ability here with 1 out. Can CJ Krohn do the job? He's going to ground out to shortstop, and that's going to get the run in. And just like that, the Rockies score to tie the game. Krohn does his job driving the run in. And it's tied 1-1. Here's the 3-2 count to Ryan McMahon. And he's going to take ball 4. Good eye to hold off on that curveball. And that brings up Casey Golden, currently batting .214. He's got a 1-2 count against Caleb Smith. And here's the pitch. And he's going to swing and send a shot. Back. It is going to be caught at the warning track. Golden put a good right on that ball. Unfortunately, just a little short of the wall. And we go to the top of the second. We have a 1-1 tie. Eduardo Escobar, the number 6 hitter here. He swings and sends the ball to right field. Will it be caught? It will not be caught, and that's going to be up against the wall. Escobar rounding first, heading to second with the stand-up double. Thought we may be able to get to that ball, but we weren't able to. And that brings up Cole Calhoun with a 3-2 count. Swing and a strikeout from Michael Kopech. He hits the gun at triple digits. 1-hundo for Kopech. That's what he's known for, that powerful young arm. And that brings up Stephen Vogt with a 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And he goes down on the strikeout. Back-to-back Ks for Michael Kopech. And that brings up the pitcher, Caleb Smith. And he fouls off that 1-2 pitch. Threw a nice-looking slider there. Just where I wanted it. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Swing and a strikeout, and Kopech strikes out the side. 1, 2, 3. 3 Ks for Michael Kopech. As we head to the bottom of the second inning, it's a 1-1 tie. First up, Chris Owings batting 6th here. And he swings, and he's going to hit this to second base. And look at this play by the second baseman, who makes a great play, but Chris Owings beats it out. And we have a leadoff infield single. Watch the replay here. Went to his right, set his feet, made the throw. But Owings was just a little bit faster. So here's the 1-1 pitch to 2-2 pitch to Elias Diaz. And he's going to pop this up to the second baseman. And the runner will hold. Unfortunately, was unable to advance the runner there. Look at the Diamondbacks defense. We have a 1-2 count to Scott Burcham getting the start today, and he swings and misses on the high fastball from Caleb Smith. Scott Burcham getting the righty-lefty start today, and that brings up Michael Kopech with a 1-1 count and 2 outs. Here's the pitch, and he swings and he gets a hit into left field. Michael Kopech with his first hit of his career. Fantastic. He didn't get chances to hit in the American League with the White Sox, but here he does for Colorado, and he gets the first hit of his career on this pitch. That was a nice looking swing by Michael Kopech, and that gives the Rockies a chance to perhaps get on the board again. Here's the 3-1 pitch to Garrett Hampson, and he's going to draw a walk, and now the base is loaded with 2 outs, and Jonathan Daza will have an opportunity here to put the Diamondbacks on their heels. He could hit a single, a double, a triple, home run. We would take it all, and we have a 3-1 count to do it with. Can Jonathan Daza do it on this pitch? Looking for the high fastball. Here's the pitch, and he takes ball 4, although it looked like it was in the strike zone. Caleb Smith does not look happy with the umpire. Out comes the pitching coach to talk to Caleb Smith to calm him down, because that clearly looked like a strike. Caleb's like, come on, man. That was right down the middle. But we take the 2-1 lead, and now it's C.J. Krohn with the 2-2 count. Can we break this game open? Here's the pitch. Swing and a drive. Left field. Going back, and at the warning track for the second consecutive inning. Caleb Smith gets a ball to the warning track, but gets out of the jam. And here's the 1-2 pitch. And that is missed by our outfielder. And this is going to be a triple perhaps with that 98 speed, and it is going to be a triple. Tim LaCastro gets the leadoff triple. Once again, it looked like our outfielders had a chance at it, but just missed it. And here's a pop-up. That is not going to be deep enough, even with 98 speed. And we make the catch. And good job by Michael Kopech to get the first out. Can he strand that runner with the bases, with the runner at third and no outs? Let's see. David Peralta. He's going to swing and miss on the 99-mile-an-hour cheese. And that's 4th strikeout for Michael Kopech. And now, Ketel Marte. Can he bring in the runner? Or is the leadoff triple going to be stranded? Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. He strikes him out, and Michael Kopech gets out of danger. He gives up the leadoff triple, and then he gets out of it, and he does the fist pump. He knows how big that was. And the Rockies maintain their 2-1 lead. Bottom of the third, Ryan McMahon with the 1-2 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a drive! Way back! Going in! Gone! Ryan McMahon with a solo dinger to lead off the inning. 429 feet. 106.2 on the exit velocity. Lefty on lefty crime. And we've got now a 3-1 lead for the Rockies. That's why he's batting cleanup. He has that power potential. And he got all this ball. Oh, that's a sweet looking swing. Is there anything better than a left-handed home run? Just the beauty of it all. And Caleb Smith is frustrated. And the Rockies extend their lead to 3-1. Here's Casey Golden on the 2-2 count. And he's going to swing and ground it to shortstop. Deep in the hole. Good speed. But he's not going to have quite enough speed. Nice play there by the Diamondbacks to get the out. Let's watch the replay. Well, Casey Golden has very good speed, but it wasn't fast enough. The Diamondbacks recorded the out. And that brings up Chris Owings on the 1-2 count. He's going to swing on the changeup low and strike out. And Caleb Smith notches his second strikeout of the game. And that brings up Elias Diaz with the 2-2 count. 2 outs. Here's the pitch. And he tried to hold up but couldn't, and he's going to strike out. Caleb Smith gets his second strikeout of the inning. And the Rockies take the 3-1 lead. Here we see Ryan McMahon one more time. 2-2 count here to Christian Walker, leading off the fourth for the Diamondbacks. And he's going to swing and launch a lazy fly ball to right field. And that's going to be recorded for the first out. Next up, Eduardo Escobar. 3-1 count to Escobar. And that is going to be ball 4. High and outside, and Kopech issues his second walk of the game. And that brings up Cole Calhoun, who's off to a rough start. He's only 1 for 15 on the season. Looking to improve here on the 3-2 pitch. And he's going to swing at maybe ball 4 and launch this to center field. It's a big ballpark, and we're going to hover under that, make the catch, and that's 2 outs now in the inning. Kopech may have been bailed out there. Here's the 2-2 pitch to Stephen Vogt. Swing and a long drive. We don't even look to try to get it. That is gone. Rocky high. 3-3 tie. Stephen Vogt, his first home run of the year. That's a 404-foot shot. And just like that, the D-backs get a 2-out, 2 RBI, 2-run home run. Give that up to Stephen Vogt, and this ball was crushed as well as he admired his work. And just like that, we have a 3-3 tie. Michael Kopech looks at it and says, ugh, I left that pitch too much over the plate. Now we have a 3-1 count to Caleb Smith, the pitcher, and he's going to loft one into shallow center, and that's going to drop. And we have seen both pitchers with a hit here in the first 4 innings. This was a 3-1 count that just had to put that ball in there, and Caleb Smith took it to the outfield. And with that, we're going to get the bullpen warming up. We're going to get Carlos Estevez warming up. Here's a 2-1 count to Tim Lacrostro. He's 1 for 2 in the day. And he's going to hit this to our second baseman. Our captain makes the play. And just like that, the inning is over. However, Stephen Vogt gets the 2-run dinger. And this game is tied at 3. Bottom of the 4th, we're going to start out with Scott Burcham. It's going to go 8-9-1. It'll be interesting to see if Coach Mo pulls Michael Kopech. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Swing, and Caleb Smith gets another strikeout on that slow changeup in the dirt out of the strike zone. And Coach Mo is going to pull Michael Kopech. So Kopech's only able to go 4 innings. He gives up 3 runs on 5 hits. And Coach Mo is going to put in Brendan Rodgers. So Rodgers will get the at-bat here, pinch hitting with a 3-1 count from Caleb Smith. And it's ball 4, good eye by Brendan Rodgers. And that is a walk that gives the Diamondbacks some extra pressure now as they get back to the top of the lineup. And it's now Garrett Hampson with a 2-2 pitch. And he's going to take the curveball for the strikeout. And that is Caleb Smith's 5th strikeout on the day. And that's a 3-2 count with 2 outs to Jonathan Daza. Swinging a long drive, way back, going, and gone. Jonathan Daza batting the 2-hole today, and he gets his first major league home run. That's not the kind of power we are expecting from the center fielder Daza, but here in the high mountain air of Colorado, that ball was sent packing. And Daza celebrates with his teammates, and the Rockies reclaim the 2-run lead they had previous to this inning. Let's watch the replay. Caleb Smith threw that inside, but he didn't get it inside enough, and Jonathan Daza stands back and says, yeah, that's me. 5-3 lead for the Colorado Rockies. And Daza looking for some love from his teammates, and his teammates act like nothing happened. And, of course, they're teasing him, as that is his first home run, and now they shower him with celebration and praise. And Daza gives the Rockies the 2-run lead, and that's going to chase Caleb Smith from this game. Just like his counterpart, he's unable to get through the to make it to the 5th inning. And he goes away, having given up 5 runs in 3 2/3, and in comes Alex Young to face C.J. Krohn on 3-2 pitch. And that's going to be grounded to the shortstop. Krohn doesn't have much speed, and that's going to be the 3rd out of the inning. However, the Rockies reclaim the lead. It's 5-3 on this 2-run home run by Jonathan Daza. What a sweet-looking swing that was. And the Rockies match the Diamondbacks with the 5 hits apiece, but they've got the 5-3 lead. Here's the 1-2 pitch to the Diamondbacks. And that is a ground out to Ryan McMahon. First out of the inning. Nick Ahmed is retired, and that brings up David Peralta. He's 1 for 2 on the day with an RBI. Here's the 2-1 pitch to Mr. Peralta. And he's going to hit that in the left field. That's going to be a base hit. That ball looked a little bit out of the strike zone, but David Peralta had the bat awareness to put that ball into the outfield, and he's got his second hit of the day. And now it's the 3-2 pitch to Ketel Marte, and he's going to be walked. Carlos Estevez gives a walk, and now the Rockies are in trouble. They've got Diamondbacks on first and second, and 1 out, and here's the pitch to Christian Walker. Swinging a lazy fly ball to center field. Will the runner tag? Is it deep enough? Here comes the play. They're not going to try to tag. And that's going to be the 2nd out of the inning. Can Estevez dance out of danger here? It's now up Eduardo Escobar with a 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a drive to center field, back, and it is gone. And the Diamondbacks reclaim the lead 6-5. Eduardo Escobar gives up the 422-foot shot. That's a 3-run dinger. And the Diamondbacks take the 6-5 lead here in this inning. And the walk will come around once again to hurt the Rockies. Here's the replay. That ball got out in a hurry. Exit velo of 107.4. And now Estevez has to try to recover here. And that puts Coach Mo into the bullpen. He's going to warm up Ben Bowden. Let's see if Estevez can recover here to Cole Calhoun. He doesn't. He's going to walk Cole Calhoun, and Estevez looks a little bit shaken. And that brings up Stephen Vogt, who already has a home run this game. And it's a 3-2 count. Here's the pitch. And Estevez walks him as well. So 3 walks in the inning for Estevez. And that brings up Alex Young. And that's all that Coach Mo wants to see. He is going to talk to Estevez, though. And Bowden is going to be brought into the game. 1-2 pitch. Here's Alex Young, the lefty-lefty. And he swings and misses. Good job there by Bowden coming in and getting that out. That's a 3rd out. Unfortunately, though, the Diamondbacks do strike for 3 runs on this 3-run home run by Escobar. And it's now 6-5. Here's Ryan McMahon up with the 2-2 count. He's going to swing and miss on that outside cutter. Nasty pitch there by the lefty. Next up is Casey Golden with the 1-1 count. Alex Young, the lefty, trying to notch a win here for the Diamondbacks. That's going to be a fly ball to right field. I don't think that's going to have enough distance. And that's going to be the 2nd out of the inning. That brings up Chris Owings. He's 1 for 2 in the day with a single and a run scored. 3-2 count. And he lets that 12-6 curveball just outside. He draws the walk. And that's going to bring up Diaz. He's 0 for 2 today with a strikeout and a pop-up. Here's the 1-2 pitch. And he doesn't check his swing again. That's the second time he's struck out on trying to check his swing. We go to the top of the 6th. 1-2 count here to Lacastro. He's going to fly out to left field for 1 out. Ben Bowden trying to slam the door here on the Diamondbacks scoring. He's going to face Nick Ahmed. I'm going to go with the two-seamer here. And I'm going to get the ground ball to first base. And Ben Bowden records his second out in a row in this inning, plus the one from the previous inning. So he's looking good so far. Here's the pitch to David Peralta. Swing and a miss. Ben Bowden looking like a bright spot so far for the Rockies bullpen. Scott Burcham up here on the 2-2 count, and he strikes out. Another K for Alex Young, and that's going to be his third of the day. And we're going to pinch hit. We're going to bring in Josh Fuentes. Fuentes has a 1-2 count here to Alex Young. Here's the pitch. Swing and a base hit into left field. That ball was struck well. In fact, that is our first perfect hit of the Young season. Fuentes was all over that ball. Let's watch it again on the replay. Perfect. 108 exit velocity. Good job, Josh Fuentes. And here comes Garrett Hampson back to the top of the lineup. And he's going to look at a curveball that does catch the strike zone. Alex Young's 4th strikeout of the day. And that means there's 2 outs. Can Jonathan Daza repeat his magic from the last time? He does not. And we get caught on the hit and run. Tagged out. Ugly looking play. And the Rockies are retired that inning. So we're going to go to the next inning. And Coach Mo's going to go to his bullpen and bring up one of their best pitchers in Michael Givens. So far, Givens has a 4.5 ERA in this young season. 3-2 count to Ketel Marte, who launches one to left field, but this one's going to be caught this time in left field for 1 out. Michael Givens, one of those pitchers we can certainly have in our bullpen for the upcoming seasons, as he is a solid relief pitcher. Here's a line out to left field. Givens records his second out of the 7th inning, trying to keep this a 1-run game. Here's the 3-1 count to Eduardo Escobar, who's 2 for 2 with a 3-run homer today, and make it another hit for Escobar. The Rockies cannot get that man out. Certainly easy to tell who's going to be the player of the game for this game if the Diamondbacks hold on. And here's the ground ball to the shortstop, flips it to second base, and that is the 3rd out. Givens gets out of that, and we go to the bottom of the 7th after the 7th inning stretch. Here's the 1-1 pitch to Daza. He's going to loft this out to shallow center. Second baseman records the out, and there's 1 away. Next up is CJ Krohn. He's 0 for 3 today. Got to have better production than that from your 3rd place hitter. In fact, he's 2 for 17 on the season. Yikes. Here's the 2-2 pitch. He swings and hits this in the right field. Going back, but it's not going to be deep enough. That's going to be the 2nd out of the inning. And that brings up Ryan McMahon on the 1-2 count. And he swings and hits that for my second perfect hit of the game. Ryan McMahon looking good in this game, especially against the lefties. Beautiful looking swing there. Second perfect. He hit that with 112 exit velocity. Beautiful. And that's going to be enough for Alex Young, as Diamondbacks are going to bring in another reliever, Chris Davinski. So far in 3 games, he has a 0 ERA, 4 strikeouts to 3 walks. And batters are hitting under 200 from both sides of the plate. Look at that perfect swing from Ryan McMahon. Here's the 1-2 count to Casey Golden. 2 outs in the inning. Here's the pitch. He's going to swing and miss on the high inside fastball. Rockies miss an opportunity. That ends the 7th inning. Davinski comes in and gets the strikeout. And we go to the top of the 8th inning in a game that is close at 6-5. Here's the D-backs catcher, Stephen Vogt, who already has a home run in this game. Here's the 1-1 count. Swing and a fly ball, lazy fly ball. Can of corn here for the Rockies. And that's going to be the 1st out of the inning. So far, Givens looking pretty good. Josh Rojas is going to come in to pinch hit, and he's going to loft a fly ball into right field. And just like that, Michael Givens has 2 outs in this inning. Trying to keep this lead at 1 for the Diamondbacks. Here comes leadoff hitter Tim LaCastro. The speedy LaCastro. He's 1 for 4 on the day with that triple. Here's the pitch, 2-1 count. And he's going to notch his second hit of the day. And that's going to put some speed on the base pads for the Diamondbacks. Would not be surprised at all with 2 outs if he is going to be stealing here. That ball was left over the middle of the plate. And that brings up Nick Ahmed. 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a fly ball into the outfield. So Givens gets an outfield fly to left, to right, and then to center. And we go to the bottom of the 8th inning. Once again, it's a 1-run game at 6-5. Coach Mo's going to pinch hit. And it's going to be Sam Hilliard, batting 143 on the season. He brings in the lefty to face the righty pitcher, Chris Davinski. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Swing and a strikeout on the changeup. Davinski throws heat, but he went with the changeup there, and it fooled Hilliard. And Coach Mo's going to go to his bench again. This time they're going to bring in pinch hitter Dom Nunez, the left-handed batting catcher, to face Davinski. And here's the 3-2 count. Swing and a miss on the high cheese. That was 95 on the gun. Nunez couldn't catch up to it. And that's another strikeout. Now they're going to bring in Tyler Clippard. And the 37,000 fans here to see the Rockies play. Good to see we're still getting a lot of people coming to our game early on. Unfortunately, that's a strikeout looking. And we're going to go to the top of the 9th inning as these 37,000 fans are looking for a comeback. And now they're going to see Scott Oberg come in to pitch. Try to keep this game a 1-run lead. And Oberg gives a leadoff walk to David Peralta, who was already 2 for 4 in the day. And Oberg does what you're not supposed to. Come in right away and lead off with a walk. Here's the 3-2 count to Ketel Marte. And it's another walk for Scott Oberg. Putting the oh my in Oberg. And now it's a 3-1 count to Christian Walker. Oberg won't do it, will he? He won't walk the first 3 batters he sees, will he? Oh, yes, he will. And the bases are loaded with nobody out and not a single hit yet. It's 3 walks in the inning. And Coach Mo is going to leave him in to face... No, he is going to warm up someone, though. He's going to warm up Daniel Bard. But is it too late? 1-1 count here. No, 3-2 count to Eduardo Escobar. Here's the pitch. Swing, and he swings it ball 4. Oberg gets a break there, as that was clearly outside. And Diamondbacks are now going to send a pinch hitter, Geraldo Perdomo. He's batting 1,000 on the season, and he's got the bases loaded here with a 2-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swinging a ball back to Oberg. He throws home. Back to first. Double play. It goes 1, 2, 3. And somehow Oberg walks the bases loaded and gets out of it without any runs scored. Huge job there by getting out of danger. Fantastically done. And we go to the bottom of the 9th. That could be the type of play that maybe can get these Rockies to make a comeback. A lot of times you see that when teams get out of jams like that. Diamondbacks bring in their closer, Joaquin Soria, and that's going to be countered with the pinch hitter. Is it going to be Matt Adams or Tapia? Yeah, it's going to be Raimel Tapia. He's going to come in. Coach Mo goes back and forth. He decides to go with Tapia. Here's the 3-1 count from Joaquin Soria. And he throws the ball low, and that's going to be a leadoff walk. And the Diamondbacks manager looks very frustrated. A leadoff walk. And in comes the captain, Garrett Hampson. He's 1 for 3 in the day with a double. 3-2 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Soria strikes him out on the 93-mile-an-hour fastball. Hampson was late on that. And that's 1 away. Watching the replay. Watch the movement on this. And that's the first out of the inning. And it brings up Jonathan Daza. Can he be the hero? He is going to swing and miss. He couldn't hold his bat, but the ball gets away. And Tapia takes second base, and now the runner's in scoring position with 2 outs. And that brings up C.J. Krohn. Can he be the hero? It's a 1-1 count. A single would tie it. A home run would win it. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Swing and a strikeout. C.J. Krohn goes down, and the Diamondbacks hold on for the 6-5 victory. And while this defeat was one that, I thought I could actually win this game, I felt we played a lot better. And maybe this is because the Dodgers are a much better team, but I felt like I pitched better. I mean, I gave up 6 runs this game instead of the double-digit runs I gave up last time. I gave fewer walks other than in that 9th inning with Oberg. I just couldn't find the strike zone there. But I scored more runs. I felt good about the hitting. I had 2 perfects. And while this was a loss, there were some positive things to take from it. But we still lose 6-5. And of course, Eduardo Escobar was the player of the game. He went 3 for 4, a triple away from the cycle, 3 RBIs. And for us, we had 2 home runs. Dawes had a home run. McMahon had a home run. Good to see that. And like I said, I thought I pitched better. Still got to get better. I mean, 6 runs is still too much to give up, but still a much better performance on offense and defense. But our team goes down once again in a play game. I'm still looking for my first play win of the season. 0 for 2 so far for me. And that's going to do it here for this game as the Rockies lose 6-5. And now we're going to take a look at the rest of this random event, which has us simulating the next 3 weeks. So you can see we get an 18-1 win against the Giants. An incredible box score. I'm going to take a look at that. Look at our hitters. Fuentes had 5 for 6 and a 4.11 average. He has 2 RBIs in this game and goes 5 for 6. Krohn has 6 RBIs and goes 2 for 4. That's incredible. Krohn had 2 home runs this game. Golden had 2 home runs. Diaz had a home run. Fuentes had 2 RBIs. Krohn had 6. Rogers 2. Golden 5. Diaz 3. Wow. 18 runs on 16 hits. And the Giants only had 1 run and 8 hits. Crazy line score there for the Rockies offense as we scored more runs in that game than the previous, I think, 6 games combined. Moving on, then we lose a game 16-0 against the Dodgers, who just have our number. We lose the next game 7-0. And then we lose the next game 13-0. So the Dodgers in a 3-game series outscore us by a score of 36-0. Think about that. Wow. That is brutal. Then we pick up a win against the Mets, 5-4. And then we hit a rough stretch here. But then, near the end of the simming, we beat the cheating Astros 1-0. Must not have had a trash can at that game. And then we beat the Phillies 6-3 for our 2-game win streak, our first of the season. And now let's take a look at our numbers. See how our players are doing. Let's see how everyone's hitting and pitching. So let's go to our lineup. Our captain's batting .219 leading off. Would like to see that better. Got to do a little bit better there, Hampson. Moving on to Tapia. He's batting .127. Oof. And he's cold. That explains our losing. CJ Krohn batting third is batting .187 with 4 home runs and 14 RBIs. So that's promising, but the average is not. Batting fourth is Ryan McMahon, and he's batting .171, 3 home runs and 5 RBIs. And he's also cold, as is Casey Golden, who's batting .229 with 2 home runs and 8 RBIs. I'd like to see that average a little better. Adams so far on the season is 0 for 8. Diaz is batting .228 from the catching position. Our shortstop Brendan Rodgers is batting .167 and is also cold. And Sam Hilliard's batting .167 with 2 home runs and 6 RBIs, and he's also cold. Scott Burcham is batting .300. He may be starting to see more playing time. Josh Fuentes is batting .297. He may be getting the starting nod here soon. As we take a look at his number, I mean, look at that. He's got 52-58 power. So he may be getting a start very shortly. Dom Nunez, backup catcher, batting .200. Dawes is batting .176 with that home run that I hit. And Chris Owings is batting just over .200. Now let's look at our pitching staff. Austin Gomber, our quote ace, is 0-4 with a 6.45 ERA. If that's your ace, you are in trouble. Sensatella is 1-3 with a 5.54 ERA. Both our first 2 pitchers are cold. Kyle Freeland, our third pitcher, is 0-3 with a 5.18 ERA. Derek Rodriguez, our lone bright spot, 3-1 with a 1.78 ERA. Who would have thought? And then Michael Kopech, 0-2 with an 8.53 ERA. Yeah, pitching is something we're going to be looking for when we're looking for scouting. Looking at our bullpen, it doesn't get much better as you see ERAs quite high. Other than Estevez is got a 2 ERA. Givens has a 4-something ERA. And Oberg and Bard have pretty decent ERAs. So a mixed bag for our bullpen. But overall, we are 7-16 after the simming. So after that loss, we are going to lose a D20 with our general manager. And I rolled and got an 11. So we are down to 38 with the GM. So we're 49 with the fans, medium players, and we're down to an approval rating of 38 with the general manager. Well, thank you so much for watching. Hope you're enjoying. I am loving MLB The Show. I love this new pitching mechanic. I just think this is a blast to play. Looking forward to more baseball. Thanks again for watching, and have a great day.